Fajné, fajné. Kde jsme to skončili? Jak krapec zlupil. Piernety zase nešly. Dobré. Jo. Alt X, jo. Jdeme na zlatý věc. Aha, tak dospělej. Jich nefrit. Nebo jo, nefritový palec? Je tam obchodník? Jo, jsme tady. Dobrý, tankuje to NPCčko. Au.
Oh, very good. Come, stranger. We have some good things for you today.
Horší. Prostě mají mít bonusů, mě se nechce brát. Co jsi tady?
Fortune follow you.
Tam schovává.
Goodbye.
Zbytek si musíte dořešit sami. To ne, čarovný. Dej mu co pro to bludičko. Pryč. 360 no scope. Co to mělo být? Vemte mě do učení, senpai. Abych to mohl zkusit dělat, ale ono. Nebudu na to sahat. Jo, používá se bludička radši než lič. A opět budu věřit, že to má svůj důvod. Se jako opět používá radši bludička než lič tady. Evidentně prostě ten lič nebude tak dobrý. To pravda, nepom. To je cesta. Jak špatný nebo dobrý je. Jo, že radši píčku. Jak můžete jet na vyvolávání, ale to většinou jede příroda. To bude vajka. Pak používáte vlky a nymfu. No ne, že by to proti Titanovi nějak to jako mohlo. spíš škodí, když ty pěti stojí na místě, on háže ten... On háže ty meteory. Jo, to je vždycky one shot, ne? Protože proč by měli uhejbat? Já na to kouká, jak jim to spadne na šišku. Vezmu to jak absolutní čedi a umřou. Podívej se na vás jako T-Rex animace od Cardbota. Když protivník vyvolal šneka. Ty víš, co se musí stát? Slušně umřou. Oj. Není pravda. Pořádně nezautočil. Zařoval znovu. Číslo 3. Tak. Já pojedu dole. Tady je jeden nekromanca. Budu já. Tady vidím všechny ty draky. Games Workshop přidal do Old Worldu ve Warhammeru ty Katej Boogers. Ne, že bych to koupil. Prostě jen principiálně. Kámo, zákus plastu takový prachy. Toto je krapet problém s produktama od Games Workshopu. Skvělý vesmír si vybudovali, všechno to zní úžasně, je to zábava, ale je to tak šíleně drahý. To mají i tu hru na mobily Tacticus, Warhammer 40K. Opět. Mechanicky, když to vybudovali za mě na mobily, dobrá hra. Z různého výběru jiných videoher. Rozhodně dobrý. Ale ten grind a ty ceny na všechno. Bláznili. Nedejte do toho ani tu korunu. Dostat pár truhliček, který vás nikam neposunou za nějakých 800. Kámo, za 500 nebo kolik to stálo. DLC o víně a krvi. Nenechte se nabejtit. To koukaj zlevnit. Tak musím podívat, kolik to vlastně stálo, protože pokud vím, takový nějak krvi bylo extrémně levný. A to kolik hodin zábavy jste dostali. A jak dobrý to je. Za svoje prachy. Nenechte se pobejtit. To koukaj zlevnit. Nezaplatíte. S lolko s těma skinama, že jo, jak si z toho dělají legraci, ale taky říkají, není to pro vás, že jo, to je ta jejich taktika na Číňany a Korejce. Ty skin do hry stojí víc než ta soška toho skinu. To je taky úplně směšný. Ale hej, ať je krátkodobý zisk. Co ta banda závisláků udělá? Přestane to hrát? Tak o tom pochybuju. Podívejte se na Vovko. Lidi si stěžují už kolik let. Nikdo neodejde. Prostě si budu stěžovat dál, ale budou to dál hrát. Pak si ještě koupí toho 90 Ečkovýho mounta. Všichni si stěžujou na Bobbyho. Jak je Bobby špatný, ale pak to koupí. Pak se diví, že má Bobby 3 jachty. Teď mu je všechny zaplatili. Hlavní bonus. Ne, to jsem tady. Je to splývá pak s posvětím. Ale ne. Titána vím, že až začneme vidět dinosaury. Tak jsme blízko Titána, kde bude Telchin. Titán se dostane na Olymp. O, počkej, tady už bude, jo. Změna textur. Zavři oči. Já přicházím. Tam. Já si nerychlo odskočím. Jo, právě chudáci umírají. Nebo teda osvobozují Titána. Já se skočím tady do drive-thru. Rychle vyřešit. Chvilku strpení, chlapci. To bylo jak v Return to Moria. Když jsem se musel vrátit od bosse, ten mě tam někam hledal, já byl hezky v základě, nabíral jsem všechny ty. Všechny materiály. Prostě jde ti to skvěle. Chudák boss mě tam hledal, já nikde. Spíral své monology o tom, jak neuspějí. A já ani neposlouchal. Draci. No jo, s one-shotem nic moc. Jinak Warhammer to je říše, to jsou německý Britové, Bretonie, to jsou francouzský Britové, Katy, čínský Britové. Orkové jsou prostě jen Britové a žádný, že nejsou. Slyšeli jste, jak mluvěj? To je 1:1. OK. To vlastně udělal. Proč? Můžu. To jako každý jiný. Šmarja, teďka z těch Guild Warsů. Já mám strašnou chuť mačkat Včko. To bych roloval. Jiná hra. Jiná hra, tady rolovat nemůžu. Kantaš ty stu. Dude. Šápni. Koukněme na ní. Kolik, level 3? Tudička už vraždí. Ale jsou to XP dobro. To říct, nevěřím, že padne něco dobrýho. Tak cesta dál není nahoru. Ne. Kapilčičníky. Jak želva ninja. Daný. To. Vlastně to cinklo. Čkaválí. Level 1. Páni. To počkej. A. I'm back. Jak Kylův bratranec. Jo, je to Kyle. Jo, ten to není. To šílo, jsou na mě oškliví. By tady asi nezabralo. To možná jo. Bych na ně mohl zavolat tu šílu, to by to vyřešila. Válečný luk možností. Teda. Ne, počkej, to bylo, co to říká. Ale určitě není tak možný, jako znovu objevené lukokopí. Naším šíleným lukostřelcem Larsnem. To je zbraň, co zase všichni pošlou do svých D&D kampaní. Vždycky lukokopí. Budou sledovat tohle video. A dinosauři. Špatný drak. To můžou používat. Hezky spojí luk a kopí do jednoho. Což vtipně by pro ty Titan Quest fungovalo. Zvlášť když jedete talenty lovce. Jo, to je mistrovství, jo. Různý jména. Mistrovství lovce zvedá damage jak kopím, tak lukům. Hej, lukokopí by krásně zapadlo úplně do všeho. A já jsem nehlídal manu. Když mi nedochází. To je. A. Jsem proved. Jo, dobrý, jenom tohle. Mám je, mana je, dobrý. Kostliví draci, co chrlí oheň. Vypadají více jak dinosauři. Nejsou to technicky vyvereny. To říká encyklopedie fantastických zvířat. Jak po taxonomického stromu patří. Ne, tady byl a tady jsou. Tyfon, zhouba bohů. Ne Kronos. Orvenost je taky. Tyfon a podobně. Počkej. Do jiného. Jdem do tajemného portálu. Upatí Olymp. Počkej, jdu prodat věci.
Once I sell everything I got, I'm setting sail for some island that's never seen a monster. Milos or Icaria. No more?
Přidli, co?
Hail, warrior. I have the finest goods in Athens. You will find none better. Farewell.
Klasika.
Well met. Athena Guard. Gear for magicians. Anything else?
Tak pojď, Tyfone. Pádí. Miluje koho? Tam dal tady Obelixe. Jo, bludička je tupá. A to je stun. A čaruj. Čaruj. Kůny. No ty mu zůstávají, že jo? A jo, nedávám mu one shot. Potřeboval bych trochu grindit. Lepší vybavení. Nezdá, ty, ale padne. Zhyne. Hodně nebyla pěkná kombinace útoku. Prokladé cooldowny. Přitom to šlo tak dobře, že skoro hej.
Hail, mighty hero. I am Zeus, king of the Olympian gods. We are eternally thankful for your aid in stopping Typhon. No one would have ever thought that a human could defeat a titan. The epic heroes would kneel before you, and perhaps they shall. The conduit between our realms was destroyed. You have proven that men are ready to become the masters of their own fates. Your mortal world is not yet safe, but the responsibility now is yours. Go, greatest of heroes. There is much left to be done.
Tak dík. Všechny problémy nám způsobili oni. A pak ještě řeknou adios. Takže vidíte, jak jste to dali nádherně sami. Vy nás vlastně nepotřebujete. To dáte sami. Vkládám, že Apollo. Zeus. Hades. Byla Afrodita bohyně úrody? Nejsem si jist. Konůvka. Hele, to je ten obr.
I am blind, but I see. I see a new journey awaits. Your deeds above have created strife below. You must find your way to where all men are destined. Else many of the greatest shall be lost. Seek the sorceress of the Ixian Wood. Only she can show you the way. All creation stands in the balance. Find me, the greatest. Warriors, poets, lost.
iPhone, to zklamání, co je tohle za loot? Byl jsem ojebán.
The greatest. Brave the sorceress of the Ixian Wood. Doom.
Surprised to see Rhodes in such a state? Much has happened all today. We have seen hard times, but we shall have better. Mark my words. They say it was a mortal who slew the Titan, but I don't believe it. How could I? It was early this morning. There was a great blast from far off, and the ground trembled. The Kraken reared high out of the water and moaned a terrible noise, let me tell you. Then, miracle of miracles, the Colossus tipped and fell right upon the cursed sea monster. It's a hard time fighting the monsters back. When the first trade ship clears our harbor, that will be the day. I say we should not rebuild the Colossus. It was the gods that toppled it, saving us from the Kraken. It was like thunder, but the sun shone, and the whole world shook. The Kraken was killed, and the many beasts ran. We opened our gates for the first time in months. It was like thunder, but the sun shone, and the whole world shook. The Kraken was killed, and the many beasts ran.
Jo. To opakuje.
Medea came to the Ixian Wood years ago, and now she is known simply as the Sorceress. Perhaps she helps many, but those who seek her also risk her wrath. Medea married again, King Aegeus this time. When he tried to leave his kingdom to his son by an earlier wife, Medea tried to poison them. That time she failed. Perhaps Medea is destined to remain alone. I've heard she murdered her own children, yet people entrust their daughters with her. They say Medea was jilted by the hero Jason, leader of the Argonauts. If that is true, I do not imagine she looks kindly upon heroes. They say Medea was jilted by the hero Jason, leader of the Argonauts. If that is true, I do not imagine she looks...
Orpheus, son of Morpheus, master of music and song, inspire me to tell his tearful tale. It was fair Eurydice who won his heart, and on their wedding day, as she danced in a grove with nymphs, a snake took her by the heel. It bit her mortally, and Eurydice fell ill and died. How Orpheus did grieve! He played and sang so very sadly that trees lowered their branches and lions bowed their heads. He sang, and the gods came and whispered in his ear, and so he took himself to Eornum, in Thesprotis, where between barren crags lies one of the ways into the sunless lands. And as he went, he sang, and all who heard him mourned. Orpheus sang to Charon, who wept as he steered the boat, and he sang to Cerberus, who lay his 3 snouts down and whimpered, and he sang to the lord of that place, whom we name not, and his lady, the goddess Persephone. Their hearts were moved, and they granted Orpheus's plea, with but one rule, that he could lead his beloved out of Hades, as long as he did not look back until they stood with feet firm on living soil. And so he started off, staring firmly ahead, but his heart wavered. He doubted, he feared, he thought he would go mad. He tore his hair, and in an instant he looked back. In horror,
Idiot.
the shade of his beloved flickered, reached towards him, and faded once again into the depths. Never more to see the sun, never more to see her love.
Kámo, jen ses neměl otočit.
Truly none could hear his song and not be swayed. Orpheus was like unto Apollo, playing the lyre and haunting as sirens in his song. Truly none could hear his song and not be swayed. Orpheus was like...
Máme jako...
How many nights has it been that I have not been plagued by the most horrible dreams, and always of the dead? One dream began well enough. The sun streaked Elysian fields, but that one turned dreadful too, like all the rest. I awake terrified, out of breath. I won't survive a year if this keeps up. Ah, if I could make Medea pay for its curse. Did I say that too loud? Do you think she could have heard me? Most of all, I dream the dead are pouring out of the sunless lands when they should be going in. It is Medea, I know it is. She cursed me thus. I gave her 3 fine lambs, but not my finest, and so she plagues my sleep. I awake terrified, out of breath. I won't survive a year if this keeps up. Most of all, I dream the dead are pouring out of the sunless lands when they should be...
The arcane arts are no more than remembering secrets that you once knew. So long.
I cannot get iron. The price of bronze. You're lucky I've got anything for sale.
Hollywood.
Goodbye.
A ring? A pendant? Farewell.
Která zeštíhluje.
Store your goods? Hera, smile on you.
As soon as the road to Ixia is safe, I'm setting off to visit my Katina. She's been gone for almost a year, and I miss her every day. Some look down on sending their daughters to Medea. She's dangerous, yes, but look at all she's done for us. Oh, it is not safe yet. But did you hear? After the noise this morning, many monsters fled. I do hope the roads are safe before winter. She is a great sorceress, you know, Medea is. She teaches her girls well and keeps them safe. Still, I sometimes worry out there in that dangerous forest. I do not have a single regret. Katina wanted so much to go, and Medea looks kindly on those who send her their daughters to study. Oh, it is not safe yet. But did you hear? After the noise this morning, many monsters fled. I do hope the roads are safe before winter.
My son has fallen terribly ill. The healers could do nothing. We asked Medea for help, but she is cruel. She told me she would not help unless I brought her the tome of some ancient queen. How would I get such a thing? There was one of Medea's students. She wanted to help, but Medea sent her back to work. Procne, she was called. I am sure she knew something of this tome. These are terrible times. The earth shudders. Children fall sick. I am sure the monsters have left only to return in greater numbers. I would not be surprised if Medea were behind these beasts, so that she could profit from our suffering. Procne tried to help me, but Medea stopped her. He barely breathes, and he has not awoken in 3 days. Medea says she is a mother, but what mother would allow another mother to suffer so? What kind of woman would allow a sick child to die? Perhaps I was a bit short with Medea, but who could blame me? My son is dying. Perhaps I was a bit short with Medea, but who...
Word is that a great shelled monster, as big as a trireme, has come ashore at Dematria. There are only 2 ways into Dematria, through the cave of Orthia or by sea. I suppose there is only one way into Dematria now. A man claimed he saw this great crab come ashore right here in Rhodes, but I think he had simply taken too much wine. There couldn't be 2 crabs of that size, could there?
Mohli by.
I miss the days when sea monsters were sea monsters. Did you hear about the Kraken in the harbor here? The Colossus fell on it.
Přesně, nestvůry čarodějové. Prostě vemte velký shooter a dropněte mu to na hlavu.
It is not far to Dematria. You just have to make your way through the cave of Orthia, which I hear has gotten very, very dangerous. Imagine that. The fishermen are the first to tell you stories of the sea monsters they fought, but here one has come to their homes and they will go nowhere near the sea. They say this crab has claws sharp enough to cut through a mainmast. It is not far to Dematria. You just have to make your way through the cave of Orthia, which I hear has gotten very, very dangerous. A man claimed he saw this great crab come ashore right...
Yeah.
Hello there, hero. Fancy meeting you in a place like this. You are the one who opened that fascinating portal in the Temple of Hatshepsut, are you not? Let me introduce myself. I am Marinos. I am an explorer of ancient places. I visited many a strange place in this ship of mine. Perhaps I can entice you to go on an adventure with me. You see, your reputation precedes you. And I believe my latest venture is bound to become perilous. I've come across old manuscripts that I have only partially translated. But I'm pretty sure the path to an old kingdom is described within them. A kingdom of unimagined technology and wonder.
Atlantida.
I'm talking about the fallen realm of Atlantis. One can only begin to imagine what secrets are hidden there. A prize well worth seeking. However, I'm in need of some assistance. You see, so far I've only been able to figure out that the key to deciphering the documents lies in another manuscript, the Journal of Heracles, functioning as sort of a cipher. I believe this text can be found in the city of Gadir, which is said to have been founded by the man himself, far away, west in the peninsula of Iberia. I would ask you to join me in exploring this city and, God's willing, being part of the rediscovery of Atlantis. Think of the fame and fortune that will be ours. I am not a fool. These manuscripts seem genuine. I got them from a trader in Sais, where the local temple had recently been giving away some of their inventory. Or so he said. It would be nice to get going again. That Kraken was a sight to behold, but now that it is dead, there's not much more to see here. On the other hand, it taught me that bringing a monster slayer along might be a good idea. When you are ready to go to Gadir, please speak with my captain. A stout fellow is he, stranger to neither tide nor squall. When you are ready to go to Gadir...
Jo. A já nevím, Hades nebo Atlantida. Hades je předtím. Atlantida vyšla až potom. Když nemusí. Dark Souls taky pak dodávají ty DLCčky. Další levely. Atlantida, jo, my si najdeme hvězdnou bránu. Tak, nezabitelná. Huggy Boogie cheating. Nechci bludičku. Francouzi. Všude jedné ve Francii.
Crabs the size of boats have come up on the beach. One of them took off Dimitri's foot at the ankle, and now these layabouts sit here instead of hauling nets. We'd manage somehow, if it weren't for that huge one. Do you see it? I swear it is down there.
It's
Please, my men have not caught a fish in days. The village has only so much food stored, and soon that will be gone. What could make a normal crab grow to this hideous size? Magic must be involved somehow.
Obrovský krabové
I
neexistují.
have faced huge sea beasts in my time, but nothing like this. Its shell is as hard as stone, and its claws as sharp as a sword. It is fierce, and it has a multitude of crablings surrounding it. One snap of its claws could break my boat in half. I have faced huge sea beasts in my time.
Byl by byl
Nothing
hrdý.
like this. Its shell is as hard as stone, and its claws as sharp as a sword.
I cut this boat in half. Takže máš flex tape, můj příteli.
It is fierce, and it has a multitude of crablings.
When the mother of all crabs surfaced, I ran up the beach. Her spawn crawled off her back and tried to eat Dimitri. We pulled him away in time, and all they got was his foot. Fishing is a dangerous job, but this is ridiculous. I would not blame you if you went inland, but what would I do? What would my family do? I place my hope in you.
Jasně, proč já, když můžu umřít já, že jo?
The men say that this would not be happening if Poseidon were still watching over the seas. It just goes to show you.
Poseidon
not
je
have to be
mrtvý.
faster than the monsters. You just have to be faster than your slowest companion. The men say that this would not be happening if Poseidon were still
Jak přišel vohnátu. Kecaj. Nebo je to nejlepší doktor v Řecku. Já ji tam vidím. Normálně mu ji přišel zpátky. No tak, kde je nějaká krabí zbroj?
The entire village will feast on crab legs in your honor. We don't have much, but take this with our thanks. Thank you. The village can get back to work now. Soon I will stand on my boat and feel the salt breeze in my face. All thanks to you.
The catch should be plentiful today, after so long without fishing.
I only hope those Karkinosi did not feed on our fish.
The catch should be plentiful today, after so long without fishing.
Thank you. I only hope those crabs have not damaged our boats. The tide is going out, and so should we if we are expected to get the fishing done today. Farewell. The tide is going out, and so should we if we are expected to get the fishing done.
Yep. Crap. Crap. Krabolidy.
There! We could use your help. We must light the beacon to tell merchant ships that the harbor is safe once again. Every time we start to light it, we are swarmed with undead. If you can lend a hand, say so. We could use your help.
No hele, tím pádem to moc bezpečný není. Je to po každý.
Wonderful. Take this strapping young lad. He will carry the torch and light the beacon if you can keep him safe. There was a great sound, and the earth shook. Much was destroyed, but that cursed sea monster was killed as it coiled beneath our colossus. It is a new day. It is only a matter of time until Rhodes thrives once again. Alas, this will never happen unless we light the beacon, showing that all is well. We have not had a merchant ship in the harbor in months, not with that kraken in the waters. But the Colossus fell on it. We must tell the passing ships that all is safe. Please, take one of my men and protect him while he lights the beacon. There was a great sound, and the earth shook. Much was destroyed, but that cursed sea monster was killed as it coiled beneath our Colossus. It is a new day. It is only a matter of...
Tak pojď. Nemáme ho rozbít. Ale nebojte, když tak dostaneme dalšího. Mají zásobu. Kde už to na nejhorší. Jarete manu. Jak, no jak? Je. Pryč. Však. Bych oheň nerozdělal.
The beacon shines for all to see. Now we will once again be a center of industry and commerce. I see a new golden age for the entire island, all because of one hero and a young man with a torch.
Takže zase žádný kredit pro mě. Asi to budu uhasit.
Already I see sails on the horizon. Soon the harbor will bustle with merchants, arguing, haggling, and most importantly, buying our goods. Happy days are truly coming. Already I see sails on the horizon. Soon the harbor...
Až pěkně. Horší. Nemáte tuhle, ale jako lepší. Ale jako ne jako doopravdy. Abych jí bral. zakousnout a jedem dál. je tu. Ne, nemůžu. Vypadá to jako cesta. Já bych řekl, že můžu. Si chtějí trvat na svým. Dej mu. Spodního, řízního, pust mu krev. To je blesk, to se nekrvácelo. Nejsem doktor. Slídič. Normálně Gloom, hele. To je hyeno na topír. No to je kombinace zvířátek. A když jsou větší, tak už to je na topír. OK. Když noční slídič. Nedali tomu jméno na topírodlak. Už bych je zatohnal na hranici. Nemůžete vzít zvíře, postavit ho na 2 nohy a dát za to tlak. A prostě říct práce hotová. Protože sajou krev a jsou v noci, tak ještě používají novou magii. Dobrý. Je vás taky spát, když vám sajou krev. Kde seš? Tady. Po mně někdo střílí.
My sergeant sent me back to get reinforcements for our outpost. You are all I could find. The fighting has been unceasing. Follow the sounds of battle and beware the monsters along the way. They live to kill us. My sergeant thinks he can last 2, maybe 3 more attacks. Help us! Waves of creatures continue to attack our outpost. Please, I do not know how long they will last. I avoided the worst group of monsters. Follow my trail. I cannot guarantee you will be safe, but you will at least find my comrades. Waves of creatures continue to attack our outpost. Please, I do not know how... I avoided the worst group of monsters. Follow my trail. I cannot
Jasně, nemáme čas, ale počkejte, ti tady tohle všechno vysvětlím. Není čas. Ale mám tady ten dlouhý dialog, co ti musím říct. Není čas, ale... Někdy byli na call centru, tak je to úplně to stejný lidi. Já nemám čas, mě furt obtěžujete a dobrých 30 minut vykládá o tom, jak nemá čas. Ale nezavěsí. Nezavěsí. On si vlastně chce povídat. On vám chce vykládat o tom, jak nemá čas. Doslova nemá čas vám říkat, jak nemá čas. Tak tohle je něco podobného. 52, kdyby to mělo jiný staty. Hej, to už skáče.
Feel as though we have won? Think again. They come at night mostly. Always from the same direction, from the waterfall. I think we can stop 1 more wave, maybe 2. But the men are worn down, and every attack brings another casualty. They are led by a massive Elder Antioch. We have seen him by the waterfall. If we are ever to restore the island to its former glory, we must hold. Hold, I say. Now that we have a great warrior with us, how can we fail?
Koukám, že už má jméno.
Their leader
To koukáš,
is a
Gambite.
great brute. At first we thought he was an ogre, but other men swore it was some sort of minotaur. I have glimpsed him through the trees, and he seems to be a bit of both. When he walks, his minions tremble. Amphitryon and Iodemachus are wounded and can no longer wield a sword. The men are tired beyond measure. These monsters are fresh troops. They die in droves, but they keep coming. Kill the leader, and we have a chance. Discipline on the battlefield will always beat sheer numbers, for a while. Their leader is a great brute. At first we thought he was an ogre, but other men swore.
Tak se jdu na chlapáka podívat. Je pak čahu naschováváte. Krabi. Tady další. Rozbil snad vstup.
Haha, the elements
Posvětí.
pulse beneath your frail exterior.
V bájích mají. Vstup do podsvětí na zem.
Find strength within.
Caravan stores and honor.
Podívej se na sebe. Sakra. Na jméno. Ale jo. Minotaur a Ogre. To byl jenom mírumilovný druid, co uctíval Senária. A jak dopad? Antioku. Je tu někdo? Teď to říkám, Cenarius. Tu přírodu. Pane bože. Myslíte, že vznikly jako v tom... No jako kentauři ve Vovku? Víš, je jeden z těch lidí, nebo to jsou oil shooter. Je proti gustu žádný šputát, ale mohl mít vyšší standardy. Jo, ojel tu elementálku a z toho vznikly kentauři. Ten se toho nebál. Tady podobný lore. Tady jsou family friendly. Už 81. Dáme ho tady prdě do hlíny. Pochlup.
The monsters scatter, and even their leaders cower before you. We will build the walls and patrol this section of the wood, now that we are not under constant attack. Is it true what they say, that the great Colossus fell? We heard the blast, and the earth shook. Strange. It frightened the monsters more than my men. Is it true what they say?
That the outpost is truly established, we can hold this section of the wood. Thank you. I am honored that you would want to keep talking to a lowly scout such as I. But do you not have more pressing matters?
Ne.
I am honored that you would want to keep...
Prosím tě, to pak je konec světa.
Please. Farewell.
Mám času.
Store your goods? Your goods are safe with me.
A je to Anteuch. Co ta bestie jmenuje? Answer. Oj, oj. Dej chlapci.
My mistress, the Lady Medea, is beyond. I may not speak with intruders. I may not speak with intruders.
Really? Ooh la la. Koukněte na ní.
You kill my sentinels, then ask for my aid? Typical hero. I should turn your blood to oil, but it amuses me to see you struggle. It was to Hades, land of the dead, that this apparition bade you go? Hades, where few of the living have ventured and even fewer have returned? No living mortal has seen the way there, but the ancient Grey Sisters have. If you bring me their single eye, I will set you on the path. Beware, hero. The Grey Sisters will not willingly part with their eye, for it is the only one they have, and they share it between them. Their rage is only exceeded by their power, and you shall soon feel both.
Budeme jako Perseus? Jeden vzal oko čarodějnicím. By mu řekli, jak porazit krakena.
I have work to do and preparations to make. Leave me.
Jo, její dítě je nemocný.
Why do you dawdle? I will do nothing for you without the eye of the Grey Sisters. The heroes I have known have craved action. Once they know the object of their quest, they run off to slay and loot. You must seek the eye of the Grey Sisters and bring it to me. Run along. The Grey Sisters make their home in the swamp near here. If you need more information, seek out my acolytes. The Grey Sisters may wait for you, but I have things to do. Be off. The Grey Sisters make their home in the swamp near here. Why do you dawdle? I will do. The Grey Sisters may wait. I have work to do. The hero's eye. The hero's eye. The Grey Sisters may wait. The Grey Sisters make their...
Všichni mají moc práce.
It's gone. Gone! When the mistress finds out that I lost the sigil, she will poison me slowly and set my head on the wall as an example. The sigil. The sigil of the first Apoctasis. I was out. The Formices took it. It is only a matter of time before Medea finds the sigil is missing. Please, you must get it back for me.
Musím.
The first sigil of the Apoctasis. It was a royal seal forged by the first of the Formicid queens. It is not just a memento. It possesses many powers. Powers I dearly hope the Formicids have not yet unlocked. She warned us that we should take care, that the Formicids would try to take it back, but I did not think. It was not very long. They must have sensed it somehow and come after it. If she even found out I had removed the sigil from the grove, Medea would have me beaten. Please do not tell her. Within the protection of the grove, the sigil's powers are weakened. I thought, if only I stepped into the outlands for a moment. Now they have taken it. Medea will feed me to the Amarins. If she even found out I had removed the sigil from the grove, Medea would have me beaten. Please do not tell her. She warned us that we should take care.
Jo, chceš to říct?
I think I have it now. I can make a potion that will give anyone remarkable powers. All I need is a bit of Saibi mushroom, some Estivis root, and the petal of a night blossom. Bring these to me, and I will share the potion with you. It is a simple matter to combine the 3 ingredients. A small amount of Estivis root, Saibi mushroom, and night blossom petal will make more than enough potion to fulfill my needs and give you a taste. Saibi mushrooms grow close to the water, but rarely in it. You will know them by their unearthly glow. Estivis root can be found on the muddy banks near razor grass. Look for patches of grass, and in between the grass and the coast, you will find the Estivis. The night blossom would seem a beautiful plant, but when you draw near it, it will kill you as surely as a blade in the gut. Kill it quickly, then take the petal. Saibi mushrooms grow close to the water.
It's not easy here. Try trading goods with all these women who can turn you into a mouse. Bye then.
How could I forget that poor woman? All she wanted was to cure her poor child. But Medea demanded the tome of the Lich Queen Calixenia, a task that would surely kill her. I nearly told her where, but you could do it. This is the Waking Stone. Take it and place it upon the Lich Queen's altar when you find it in the Sacronian ruins. It will summon her. I warn you, she will not give her book willingly.
Jo.
The Sacronian ruins lie within the Suronis swamp. The fastest way there is through the Empyrean caves. You seek Calixenia, who was once a battle mage of the Forgotten Kingdom. She built a magic circle which would pull her from harm's way back to her tower. Legend has it that circle still exists somewhere in the ruins, and even though Calixenia is long dead, if it is activated, she will be pulled back from her eternal rest. Beware. Her form may be horrible indeed, and she will seek to kill any who summon her. Slay her lich form and win her book. I will exchange it for the antidote. Calixenia was a great sorceress of the lost kingdom of Suconis. Alas, magic takes its toll on all who would use it, and she became a creature sustained by magic itself. Her recipes would prolong life, which is why my mistress would have them. Neira, in her grief, demanded the antidote from Medea, and no one makes demands of the sorceress of the Ixian wood. Medea gave her an impossible task. But with a warrior like you, perhaps all things are possible. The Saconian ruins lie within the Suronis swamp. The fastest way there is through the Empyrean. You seek Calixenia.
I arrived here when I was only 16. Within a year, the monsters came. Medea is a powerful sorceress, but it was terrifying all the same. We could not leave the grove, and we lived in fear night and day. Medea created the Askacaphus, the tree beast, to defend our grove. Unfortunately, when they stray too far, she loses control of them. They are now one of our greater threats. One girl started seeing a soldier from the nearby outpost. When Medea found out, by the 9, the things she did to her. Oh, I am grateful. I have learned much. But the truth is, I will be glad when I can go back to my home and family. Perhaps find a husband. You have heard the old stories about Our Lady. She has no love of heroes, I can tell you. But since she has built her grove, she has grown wiser and sees the world from a greater distance. Medea is good to us. Only you've got to learn to stay out of her way. Medea is good to us.
I haven't learned very much yet, but we study many things here. Healing and poisons. We learn to command the plants and animals, and divination, and a few of the young women
shapeshifting, and summoning. I saw the lady furious at some other girls, but I'm sure they must have done something very bad. I hope she is never so mad at me. My mother will come and visit when the roads are safe. I hope she can come before winter. For the first month, every night, I would cry and wish I was home again with my family. But there is so much to do and learn here, and everyone, almost everyone, is so kind. Medea's powers are very great. Not every girl is so talented, but we all learn what we can. I shall try very hard to master all forms of sorcery. I was so scared of Medea at first. The girls tell stories, and sometimes she has her moods. But I believe if you are good, she will be kind. For the first month, every night, I would...
To tell the story of our Lady Medea, mistress of poisons, gifted in divination, I call upon the goddess Hecate and Kore and the Nine. When first the hero Jason came to Colchis, seeking the Golden Fleece, then Our Lady but a girl first knew love, and it was she who gave him balm to protect him from the fire-breathing oxen, and she who showed him to set the men who grew from dragon's teeth fighting amongst themselves, and she who set sleeping herbs before the dragon who guarded the sought-after fleece. Then, with Jason she fled, and Jason she wed, but in the end he proved untrue. He deserted her and took as wife the Princess Glauke. He would rule the day. A gift she sent the bride, a dress both finely weaved and dazzling to the eyes, and inside, lined with poison. But Medea's revenge was not yet full, for she would leave the fickle Argonaut nothing that he loved alive. So weeping all the while, her eyes averted, she took each of her children by him, and each she killed to spite the man she'd loved.
Tam tam tam.
Jason, you should know, was not the last of her ill fortune. Fleeing to Athens, Medea wedded King Aegeus, and the son she bore him would have then been king had not the long-lost meddling Theseus returned to claim his rightful reign. No, Medea has had ill fate with heroes who can be cruel as well as great. It should be no wonder she does not love them now. Jason, you should know, was not...
There once was a great city called Propontis, where now there is only a swamp. The Saconian kings ruled Propontis, and each had a fortune in their palace. Legend says there may still be ancient treasure in one of the ruins, hidden by the mightiest Saconian king, Doris. Men go there to find it, but they rarely return, and never with the treasure. Treasure hunters are usually loutish buffoons who drink away the riches of whole civilizations. It would be a shame if you ended up that way. The Grey Ones thought they would be worshipped as gods, but they were treated as servants. They unleashed their terrible magics against Saconis and pulled the city down around themselves. They would rather rule ruins than serve civilization. Only one king, Doris, built a palace that was not only a tribute to his wealth, but to his mind. He had his fortune hidden in a secret room. Treasure hunters still seek the fabled treasure room, but most end up feeding the creatures who live in the swamp. I suppose it is just a story, but what a grand story it is. If you do find a Saconian treasure, you should take it back to Athens to display for anyone to come see. Think of the cultural enrichment these artifacts would bring to the masses.
Kulturní obohacení.
Each of the Saconian kings built a bigger palace than the one before him. Eventually, the palaces could not be finished during the king's lifetime, and they became halls of the dead. The kings filled their dead palaces with riches and felt the need for guardians. One king summoned the Grey Ones to guard Sakonis and his treasure. Each of the Sakonian kings built a bigger palace than the one before him.
You think it is easy living here with all these women? Oh, it is safe enough, long as you watch your step. And for bringing in fresh game, I am well rewarded. Just as the trader here, Eutropios. Watch your step, and don't make the mistake of those soldiers making eyes with the pretty ones. Medea was in quite a fury after that incident. They say the most terrible things dwell among the old ruins in the swamp. But the game I hunt won't go near those ruins, so neither will I. They've made some progress against the monsters closer to Rhodes. Out here, it's another story. There are strange monsters in the swamps and woods, so watch yourself. Got to watch myself in here, got to watch myself out there. A hunter is always wary. They've made some progress against the monsters closer.
Prostě nemá chvíli klidu. A fajn, dneska mám takhle kratší stream. A zase zítra.